Absolutely. Do you know what's really underestimated, Divyesh, is the power of having that industry experience. Even if you don't have the recruitment side of things, we can teach you that.
Hi, I'm Divyesh. I've helped over 50 founders start their own recruitment agency. In this video, we're going to talk about what you need to do when you launch your agency and how to get clients even before you start. I hope you enjoy. This video is all about how to get clients before you even launch your agency. The common question we have is, I'm not a recruiter, who'll give me a chance to start my own agency? What I always say is, don't wait until launch day to find your first client. Most people think that they've got to do all of this amazing work right before they can even start talking to their market. So we've got Jessica, an industry leading expert who helps recruiters identify the niches that they want to operate in and provide actual real strategies on how to go about finding your first client. So if we could start off by saying one of the first things you need to do is to be able to highlight your background. So build your industry credibility. In this case, let's say it's a nurse. What you want to be doing is a nurse wants to be talking to hospitals, to aged care, talking about their background and not worrying too much about the recruitment aspect of it, because you understand a lot of the pain points your clients are feeling with regards to finding the right type of staff. Now, Jessica, on the other hand, will help and create a plan to help you build that credibility. So Jess, you want to talk a little bit about how you help our clients who don't have a recruitment industry background sort of leverage and build industry credibility?
Absolutely. Do you know what's really underestimated, Divyesh, is the power of having that industry experience. Even if you don't have the recruitment side of things, we can teach you that. You having in-depth industry experience, having hands-on experience on the roles that you're going to be recruiting means you're going to understand the ins and outs of the positions more than anyone else. So if you are starting to approach clients, you can actually approach them with confidence that you know inside out what the role entails. That's really the starting point of being able to deliver and find the right candidates, because you'll automatically know the right questions to ask. And of course, I can help you with frameworks and processes and like how to do it. But essentially, you'll know the right questions of what makes a good candidate, because that good candidate is you as well, right? So that's one of the very first things that I get people with no recruitment experience to do, is work out what's that synergy and what's that alignment between what they do, what's the service offering, and then how we're going to go to market with that intact.
Thanks, Jessica. Once you've worked out that plan, what we do at Recruiter is help you connect with about 20 decision makers every day using LinkedIn and email and outreach, as we call that in the industry. But what we want you to do is not to have recruiter talk. What we want you to do is share insights from your industry. This will help build visibility, whereas a recruiter understands the recruitment aspect of what they need to do. But when people talk about the industry, they can share those real insights where recruiters have no idea of what it means to be bedside if you're a nurse and, talking to the elderly, because that's not what they've done. So when you talk about and share your insights from your personal experience, this is how we help you build your visibility. Now, the next thing we would like to talk about is your sales and what we call a pipeline. So how do we manage all of these leads, and how does the recruitment industry work when it comes to this? So if we had to start, what we would be doing is building up what we call a database. This is a place where you can enter all of the prospects that you have found and started talking to. Rather than using Excel, we use these sophisticated recruitment platforms that have a lot of automations and basically ensure that you are consistent in your outreach, so that this will help you get your clients and get those conversations started even before you launch your own agency. Jessica, do you want to talk a little bit about those platforms and how they actually add value to somebody who's starting their own agency?
Yeah, absolutely. Look, platforms and systems, even if you're not techie, fun fact, me neither, but they really are the starting point to getting clients before you launch. Because if you've got systems and softwares and you've got a way to track your prospect lists and what they do and if they're hiring, etc., you can actually utilize this to run a search in the future. And that's a recruitment terminology. Essentially, it means search for decision makers where you can help them. So we actually have a really great process where we can help you build that pipeline, all of the stages of your pipeline, make sure your system and your coding is set up for success. And what this is going to mean is that when you do start having real conversations, you've essentially got this live tracker of anything and everything that you're doing in your business. So at any point, you can start tapping into the leads you need to follow up with. And over time, that will start to come off as a brand new client. So we really focus on pipelining and then leading that to, well, how do we build a pipeline that's actually going to secure your first client in the shortest possible time? So between us, we work together to make that happen.
So if you really want to learn how to turn your contacts into your first place paying clients, submit an inquiry by clicking on the link below, and let's have a chat and let's understand what's really involved in getting your first clients or getting those conversations happening even before you launch your own agency.